Okay. My name is Marko Mäetamm. I am an Estonian artist. I'm almost 52 years old. I work in different media, so people usually call me multidisciplinary artist or multimedia artist. I have represented Estonia in Venice Biennial 2 times. First together with another artist, Kaidole, in 2003, and the second time with my own solo show in 2007. And this solo show also gave me more recognition outside Estonia, and I started to show more internationally. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Currently I'm in Canada doing a residency here, 1 month residency in a place called Cotton Factory in Hamilton, Ontario. For me, art is the best way to express myself and tell people what I want to tell or what I think is important. As a person, I'm actually very shy. I think art really helps me to express my feelings and ideas. That's why I'm an artist. I pick ideas from everyday life. I work constantly, not just when I'm having a show coming, because I think I am valuing more even process of working rather than the final result. I'm not waiting for any inspiration, because inspiration usually comes when you start working. So yeah, I go to my studio in the morning and around 9 or 10 sometimes, and I go back in the evening 6, 7 or 8, it depends on the day. So the way I work is exactly like everybody else works. I'm coming from a family where none of my parents or grandparents had nothing to do with arts, so I'm the first person who is doing arts in my family. After finishing my high school, and after serving the army, I became a student in Estonian Academy of Art. I studied printmaking. It was just a completely random pick, because I didn't know anything about painting or sculpture, and I thought I might know something about drawing, and for me drawing was the most closest discipline to printmaking, so I thought maybe I can study printmaking. The role of art in society is it's like cleaning rooms. If society is a house, then art is a cleaning machine. Of course, in case if it's good art and if it's made really responsibly and sincerely. There is also a lot of art which is purely decorative, and I think that type of art doesn't have any function whatsoever. I like working in all medias I'm using. It depends on the day and it depends on the idea, but what I'm enjoying most is when I really feel that I have found a good idea and this idea really works. Then everything happens just like that. I don't need to struggle or get frustrated. Then work just goes. My scariest experience is when I had to go to the Soviet army in 1985. That was the time when many boys were sent to the Afghanistan war, and many of them didn't come back. The whole Soviet army was a terrible place for people from the Baltic states anyway, so nobody really wanted to go there. So going to the completely unknown for 2 years was kind of a scary thing to do. It was in the second year at school. I was sitting in the class and desperately wanted to go to the toilet for a pee. But I was so shy that I couldn't raise my hand and ask to go to the toilet. Eventually I still had to do that, and because I couldn't stand anymore. And then when I rushed to the toilet, I couldn't really manage, and I peed in my pants. So what I did was actually at that time, boys were wearing kind of strange brown cotton stockings, and on top of them we were wearing pants, short pants. So I took off my cotton stockings and threw them in the toilet bowl and put on only the short pants. And well, I had to go back to the class, of course, to the classroom with all that smell and everything. You can only imagine how embarrassing it was. I have been a car mechanic, a driver, and also a transport worker. I have had a lot of very interesting responses actually. One I remember was when somebody had spit over my drawing in one exhibition, and when I was in Venice in 2007, then somebody wrote to the guest book that something like, after seeing your work, I'm very glad that I'm a gay, or something like that. The whole project was about kind of family man struggle. So this guy really found such a great relief that he's a gay. Well, actually there have been lots of interesting responses, and not only good ones but very, very bad ones as well. But this is kind of a normal thing. Shallowness, power games, a lot of art which has no any great idea but it's just made by the book. Different rules you need to follow to get somewhere. It's not just you are making great art, but you really need to behave the right way, talk with the right people, talk with these people in the right way, and all these things. There is no routine. Every day is different. There is always the feeling that something great can happen. Somebody would send you a great email saying, hey, would you like to exhibit there or there? Or would you like to travel somewhere? Or I would like to buy your work. All these kind of things. Of course, meeting a lot of interesting people, traveling. It's an interesting job. If you really like it, then it's interesting. Probably flying. Well, everybody wants to fly. I think this is somehow everybody's dream. I've never seen anybody who would say, no, I would not like to fly if I was able. I think there is something in it which we have lost in our evolution. Maybe we were all able to fly a long time ago and we have lost this for some reason, and now we're only dreaming of it. Another thing which I would like to have is a capability to be in many places at the same time, which would be also very nice, because often you have moments that you need to be here, but you will also need to be there. Many interesting things happen in the same time, so that would be great to be able to kind of multiply. My goal as an artist is to become immortal. I would probably would like to be a dolphin. They are considered as very intelligent and friendly and very social, so sounds almost like a perfect person to me. I would first try to convince my family to move all our stuff from our living room to all the other rooms and try to fit the elephant in our living room. Well, my favorite color is yellow. I think it's just very optimistic and full of energy color. So yeah, I would probably be yellow Graham then. Gin and tonic. I had a very strange dream last night. I was kind of eyewitnessing some very strange, mysterious murders where somebody killed people with some magic power or magic force, and I had to witness them, and it was kind of a not very nice feeling to see all that, and I couldn't really do anything. Appreciate what you have and work hard to fulfill your dreams.